My name is Ashley Wilson, and I would like to tell you the story and history about the Lazarus House, also known as Hillcrest House or the Lady on the Hill here in Sanford, North Carolina. Joe Lazarus was born in 1907 to Russian immigrants. He came to Sanford in the 1920s and studied to be a pharmacist at the University of Chapel Hill. Once finished, he returned to Sanford and opened Lee's Drug Store. He was very well thought of in his community and was always willing to find a way to help his customers, even giving them their prescriptions if they were unable to pay. He and his first wife, Lee, built the Lazarus House in 1940. It came complete with hardwoods, a large fireplace, built-in shelves, a sunroom, a gorgeous staircase, and even a maid's quarter. It became a staple in our community as it sat atop one of the tallest hills in Sanford. As a child, I can remember sledding down that hill, looking up at the majestic beauty that was the Lazarus House. So when I found out that it was on the agenda to be demolished, I immediately began making preparations to do whatever I could to save one of our most beautiful historic homes in Sanford. Myself and a team have continued that fight and will continue until she is restored or no longer stands. She is a treasure to this town, and many are fighting for her. That hill will never be the same without her shining down on the people below. I will leave you with this quote by C.S. Lewis. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Thank you.
My name is Gabby Morello. My involvement with the Hillcrest House began when a childhood friend contacted me about purchasing a home. During the journey of helping Rachel buy her first house, I learned about her dilemma with what was known as the Hillcrest House. So many investors were interested in buying that house. If Rachel could have snapped her fingers and sold it, she would have. But it was never that simple. The legal issues alone were enough to stress anybody out, especially a mother of young children who also worked night shift. Since real estate was my world, I decided to do what I could to help Rachel. After all, it was the last thing she had from her mother, who she loved very dearly. Over the last 2 years, I attended meetings with and on behalf of Rachel: historic preservation, code enforcement, meetings at the courthouse, and with attorneys. Rachel really did the best that she could given what she had. It seems that when we finally won a few of the battles, which moved us closer and closer to being able to sell, we were told we were too late. The home is not demolition worthy. I do sympathize with how the neighbors have felt for years, and had I known, I would have started much sooner. But remaining upset about something that has now changed and can be 100% improved is not justification of this house being destroyed. As I mentally prepare for this beautiful historic home to come down tomorrow, I can't help but wonder if we had just been a little earlier, would it still stand? And if so, then what is this really about?
My name is Rachel Ortiz, and I am the daughter of Christina Miller Wagner, who is the previous owner of 223 Hillcrest Drive. This home holds so many memories to me. It's where I grew up. It's the home I raised my first daughter in and watched my mom battle cancer. It is a home full of love with beautiful memories, and it was my home. I have fought very hard to keep and save for a very long time, and I just want to thank everyone who has supported me through this process. All the love and the kindness from the community. It will never be forgotten. Thank you.